Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Chris.
Yes.
Shane Carr recently said that he sort of, he's got a huge audience, and he says, he says that when he's talking to camera, he's already thinking about the reaction he's going to get, and he says things either to get a reaction, and he wants to move away from that. Do you find yourself doing a similar thing, whether it's in the vlogs or TLDR, or that you know not specifically you're saying something to get a specific reaction, but you know how people will react when you say it, and do you moderate how you say it because of it?
Let's see here. The funny thing is, every time I think something's funny, no one else does. And it's like, really? I thought that was hilarious. Like when I did the, what was the de-articulator the other day. People liked it, but I'm like, hey, I can do it every Friday. And then they're like, no, don't do it every Friday. I'm like, oh man, that would be kind of fun. Yeah, I do it here, but I don't. I won't do it. So a de-articulator, if you missed it, is like an app you can install on your phone.
Do it.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do it. And it feeds your audio back to you like a second later. And I thought it was fun. I'm like, I'll do it for a TLDR. And people genuinely thought it was funny, but that was like a hit or miss. I didn't know how people were going to react, and so a lot of the things that I do, I try not to think about how someone's going to respond. I just do it, and knowing they may like it, they may not like it, it's always a risk worth taking. It's more difficult, though. It's easier to do things like this for me than it, believe it or not, in the room with people than it is for me to do a video, because I have that reaction. I'll say something that I think is genuinely funny, and then I can't hear a laugh. I don't know. I can only go by a comment like LOL. Like, okay, I think they got the joke, or I think they thought it was genuinely funny, or they caught the thing that I wanted them to catch, or I'll make an obscure, like the Monty Python song, and like, oh yeah, I remember that song. Okay, great. I put it out there and it caught on. But I don't necessarily do it for a reaction, and I don't necessarily edit myself to try to get a reaction. It just happens organically, hopefully. One way or the other, as long as someone's paying attention, cool. Although sometimes I want the joke. Thank you.
In a past video, you went about plans you have for your home office and recording setup. Have you got any things you plan to do, like boom mics?
Yeah, see, I want to do a boom mic. When Apprentice A came out to film the vlogging documentary, they brought a really great boom mic, or it wasn't a boom mic. Was it? Yeah, it looked like a Death Star. And I mean, it's expensive. But that's not what's holding me back. I just haven't followed up, like, what do I need to buy, because I would rather have that hanging over than the shotgun that I have on my camera. I haven't done much on the home office, because it's just like, well,
you changed the lighting and stuff.
Yeah, the lighting changed to the what are they? They kind of screw into the holes in the ceiling.
You can change the direction on yours, can't you?
Yes, but I don't change the direction once I have the lighting set up. So sometimes that frustrates me because I don't have a perfect lighting in the home office, so sometimes I have to hold things a certain way and you'll see a shadow. I'm like, shadow. But it works well enough. But yeah, I haven't made much. I haven't needed to. I haven't had a motivation to change things up as of late because it's working well enough. Nothing's broken.
Correct.
Yes.
Google Plus is now brought out the new, the brand name, so you can have it as your Google Plus name. You could have it so like David DeFranco's got David DeFranco,
sure,
the creative one. Yeah. I was just wondering why you haven't done that.
Oh, the YouTube crossover?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to do it. The problem is, so this is it's a challenge here. More people, I think, know Chris Pirillo than know my handle, Locker Gnome. And I think a lot of people, like David, are kind of in the same situation where they know David, but they created one here and there. I haven't made the decision yet, but the moment that those two things merge, Google Plus and YouTube, because they're going that direction anyway, is probably the time I'll make the decision to go Chris Pirillo. The thing is I publish a lot more of the written content on LockerGnome.com, which is legacy stuff. And I still talk about it because it's like I want to abstract myself from LockerGnome as much as I can. So even deals.lockergnome.com or lockergnome.com or anything.lockergnome.com is I've tried to push myself away, even though I wanted to still have it there. It's less within the Pirillo universe, but the video is very personal. Google Plus is kind of in between. I got some LockerGnome stuff, but it's also Chris Pirillo. But it'll be great because the moment it's a possibility. The moment merging those two things together would be awesome, but I see at this point now I don't know if I can talk about something, so I'm not going to talk about it. Either way, there would be a very good thing that could happen from merging my Google Plus account with my YouTube account, but I expect that to happen. And when it happens, I want someone holding my hand because I do not want to lose anything.
Chris, I was going to say, what do you see as the future of YouTube?
The future of YouTube. You know, honestly, they need to do a fantastically better job with comments and community. This is the reason I turned off comment ratings, and I've done that for the greater part of a year, and I've had people like David or Lamar ask, hey, you know, have you done that? Or, you know, why did you do it? I did it because inevitably, I can't check all 5,000 plus videos, and every time I would go to look, it would be the most insipid, negative, rude, pointless comment that was number one. Like, they got thumbs up. Rarely would it be the other way around. And I'm like, why would I elevate that negativity? Why would I want that to be something that somebody sees when they come and watch that video? No. That's why I think that, that's why I turned it off. And the comment ratings for me are not coming back. Other than, and I've recommended that for all content producers, because I know that there may be a valuable comment that could get elevated. The problem is that there's so much negativity that gets bred in comments that you're running the risk of someone who has no idea who you are. They run into a video, and the first thing they see is a twerp, like right at the top. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, but post your own video. You got a YouTube channel. You want to post negativity, do it there. So that's why I made the conscious decision to turn off comment ratings. But what YouTube could do with that, because a lot more work could be done with comments. So what I would like to have happen is, you know, because I know usernames. I get to know you. You can tell me your name, unless you use your name on Google Plus, or I'm sorry, YouTube. I may not know you, but I may recognize like either avatars or handles, because I'll see the comment over and over and over and over again, or not the comment, sorry, the commenter or the person over and over again. What I would like to be able to do is flag certain people to say, yes, this person's positive. Yes, this person is absolutely, I would consider them a person in my community. Or to know that to know that this person has liked your videos. You know, they've liked, not every one of them. I don't think I've never, done that, but they've liked these videos, or they've commented this many. You get an idea of a profile of a person, and that should give a higher or heavier weight to your comment versus someone who's just driving by and saying something insipid. And unfortunately, YouTube hasn't done that, and I think it's catastrophic, because it destroys the value that is being built between someone who's putting video out there and the person who's actually experiencing it. They need to do a better job at tying that together. And I've given them ideas. I said, give me weight. If you, I want to know. I look at your username. I have no idea how many times you've commented, what the sentiment of your comments are, if you've liked, if you shared, if you've helped other people. I can't flag you as someone, and not negatively flag, but like flag you as someone like, yes, I want this as a person, as a community, moderator, so that they have the ability to do something that I would not necessarily be able to see in a comment thread. But I have no control over that. And I also want you to be able, or I want to be able to have those statistics be surfaced so that other people can see that you are a positive influence in the community and not just another, face in the crowd. So that not only, I think, works to the advantage of people who are participating positively, but also encouraging that behavior.